Hello and welcome to the Living Confidence Program. I am Gary Alban and I will be presenting the experience you will have to build within you living confidence. A little about me. I am a master practitioner of NLP and Ericksonian hypnosis, and I have a diploma of clinical hypnotherapy, plus an abundance of various certificates and training throughout the last 25 years. I have worked with an abundance of people from all over the world, including people in Europe, North America, Asia, New Zealand and Australia, including people with simple phobias to murderous ex-husbands, small jealousy issues to loneliness, and I have had great success with everyone. I started to look at all the people that I was working with and some of the core issues surrounding what people really need. Wants like more success, more money, better relationships, better jobs, etc. And there was one common factor that became obvious for all people. Before I say though, let me put this into perspective. If someone came to me who wanted more success, the question I would ask is why? Usually a response would come back that would be anything from more money or respect to being able to command more authority in their world. To this I would ask, for what purpose? After a short process of this, my client would always get to one final conclusion: more confidence to feel empowered within themselves. As I looked, I found that confidence in the community and those people in my office had issues with communication and expression. And if they were honest and they could state where the issues of communication stem from, they would have said, it's a lack of feeling confident about truly expressing myself. Always confidence. So I started thinking about what I could do to create more confidence in the world. So I decided to study confidence and study confident people. I noticed that confidence was a curious thing. Confident people were actually quite flexible in that I found confident people who were tall, blonde hair and blue eyes. And then I found confident people who were short, a little chubby, sometimes a lot chubby, dark hair and brown eyes. Some confident people were very successful. Others were happy in their limited success. Some were artists, business people, gymnasts, lawyers, mums, dads and so on. And I found that anyone and everyone could be a confident person. And confidence is more than just a feeling. Often confident people felt the same fear that everyone shares, like nervous apprehension before talking to a good-looking person of the opposite sex or a presentation in a business meeting. The difference is confident people would step up and talk to the person and be themselves as they talked. The non-confident person may still talk to people, but not as likely as a good representation of who they are, and certainly not as who they would like to be thought of in the eyes and minds of others. The obvious places to find confidence is in the way people carry themselves, the way they spoke and the positions they took within their self, the way they communicated information about themselves, and very importantly, the way they encouraged the people around them to behave. Not only would they encourage other people to act with more confidence, they would educate through their behavior to those around them how they should be treated. So it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. What matters is that you are here and you are making the effort you need to become the confident person you desire to be. Originally, when I entered into this industry, I did so with the mentality of an engineer, and I would create situations where people could grow and expand past their problems. Historically, the way I would work is by opening up someone's mind, take a look inside and shift a few things around and put them back together. And this works very well. Something that works very well in my favour is my curiosity and my ability to take something like philosophy, psychology, NLP and hypnosis techniques, open them up, turn them inside out, look at the mechanics of those techniques for a while and put them back together in different ways for a different outcome. And what I've come to realise I will mention in a moment. But first, I would like to ask you to all think back and consider. Consider a time in your past when something happened, preferably something good for the purposes of this exercise. A time when something happened that totally changed your moment, your day or your life. Something that comes to me is the birth of my son. I never wanted children until he was born, and then, wow, I'm a dad. Then the birth of my daughter, and I just knew that my job was to care for her and be the one that was there for her. Something totally unexpected has been job offers, investment opportunities, friendships, relationships, and the list goes on. These are just a few of the many moments that happened in my life and made a significant change. The change happens in an instant. At one moment I was this person, the next moment I had an experience, I had changed, and then I was this new person. So I brought this knowledge back to my therapy sessions and thought, why not skip the sadness and the traumas? For example, a good comedian will stop people feeling sad in an instant. And why relive the trauma? Anyone watching a great movie will not ever be aware that they may have an issue. Why not create an environment inside our own mind to build happiness, enthusiasm and joy? Each and every one of these behaviours starts and ends with confidence. The confidence to start something new and the confidence to feel joy. And when you've completed it, and the enthusiasm to do it again and gratitude that you have taken the opportunity to do it. It all begins and ends with confidence. And I would like to think that, after today's session, that you will be confident and enthusiastic to continue on with the program. I am sure the gratitude you will have for yourself knowing confidence is a learnt behaviour and the program that you are experiencing today gets better and better. Now, normally at this time I would thank you all for coming, but today I'm going to suggest that you all thank yourselves for making the effort to be here and taking part in the program. This act alone already makes each and every one of you a winner. Well done. And know that this program was not written for you to be better for others. It was not written so that people around you will benefit, although this will happen. The Living Confidence program is your gift to you. If you are living confidence, then everything that you do is going to be noticeably better. And everything around, including those people around you, are going to receive the benefits of the person you are when you are living confidence. Come to the edge, he said. They said, we are afraid. Come to the edge, he said. They came. He pushed them and they flew. By Guillaume Apollinaire. Prepare for success. I often ask people, are you living up to your full potential? Not one of the hundreds of people I've worked with in the years believes they are, and they are usually right. The business leaders, sportsmen and women and local celebrities I've worked with who are at the top of their game knew that they were only tapping into a part of what they were truly capable of being and doing. Many studies have shown that there is little as 1% difference between being a champion and an also ran in athletic performance. And I believe the difference that makes the difference is confidence. Ask any top athlete and they will tell you at their level, it's 90% mental. Living Confidence is different to other programs. It's an experience designed to give you the edge in every area of your life. And the outcome is to be living confidence. Confidence is partly attitude, partly education and partly action, but it's always a behaviour. As you do the exercise and follow my instructions throughout this program and the downloadable files as they are released, you'll become significantly better at whatever it is that you do. You begin to notice yourself enjoying your life more, and you will find challenges that once seemed insurmountable become insignificant in the face of your new levels of confidence. Together, we are going to educate your mind to be confident and condition you to become everything that you have ever wanted to be. What I can tell you for certain is this. It doesn't matter how things are in your life right now, how long you have been the way you are, or even if you're skeptical about how well this will work for you. Everything can all change in one day, and that day is today. How this program works. Using this system is similar to doing a series of professional sessions with me. Everything you need to succeed is within this program, and included is an audio that will help you reprogram your mind for greater confidence and motivation every single day of your life. The audio program, I believe, is a world first. Each week, a new section of the audio is released that builds on the previous weeks and complements the whole program. The audio is designed to work with your subconscious mind to rapidly accelerate your progress in becoming a strong, confident person. And the audios are designed so that you can use them in any order you like. If there is something you really like and you strongly feel the benefits, then you can listen to the sections that most benefit you. And as you change, so can your audio program. Effectively, you have the power to create what is best for you. If there was a week that held more value to you than others, you can include that part of the audio several times in your playlist, or you can listen to any of the sections as a fully conscious program. It is the first time that I'm aware of that such a powerful audio program has had this high level of flexibility. Soon you'll be exercising your real power and using your natural confidence to live and create the life you really want to live. The audio comes for those people who subscribe and come back for weeks 2 and onwards. Every week's session will take you step by step from wherever you are to wherever you want to be. The main theme for this 10 weeks program is to develop your confidence habit. Together we will go through a series of sessions designed to systematically boost your confidence until feelings of ease and well-being are your natural response to the things that once bothered you. By the time you finish the following weeks, your life will already feel different. You will see and feel new possibilities where before there are only obstacles. You will learn how to use your amazing mind to create states of powerful self-confidence and intense motivation at the push of a psychological switch. You'll be more confident with yourself than ever before. Shortly after the end of this program, there will be another, and the theme of this program will be motivating yourself for success. I will share secrets of highly motivated people. Before we finish our time together in that section, you'll be filled with the desire to go out into the world and take massive action to make your dreams come true. Plus, you will feel relaxed and energized as you do so. knowing that you have prepared as best you can and are ready to test yourself in the only arena that counts, your one and only life. The Living Confidence program gives you all the tools to be confident and prepare for the following program, Living Motivation. And here is what you need to know before you begin. Imagine that you just hired me to help you become more confident as you do anything you want in life. What would you most want to change? What would you want to use me to do? And by being part of this experience, you have effectively hired me to be your confidence coach. There are a few things you need to know before we get started. I am very good at what I do with you. I work with my clients in my office and I am known to be relentless in ensuring that they get everything they need and more from our time together. In order to assist you in fulfilling your potential, I will not just be working with you, I will often be speaking directly with your unconscious mind, the part of you that ultimately controls every aspect of your behavior, the part of your mind that keeps your heart beating, your brain thinking and your body regenerating. Throughout this program, I will be talking with your unconscious mind to get you to go out and do new things. If that sounds exciting, it is because you know that now is the time to do something different and change. As Einstein said, the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. There may even be times when things I suggest might bring up uncomfortable feelings or challenge your old ways of thinking. If that happens to you, it's a very good sign. After all, it was your old ways of thinking that kept you stuck in many areas of your life. And if your view of the world feels threatened by something I've said, that just means the process of unconscious change has already begun. This experience is different. Each week in this experience is a combination of what I've learned and practiced over thousands of hours working with people just like you. This information took me quite some time to collect and then put into a working experience for you. Each week is deliberately short, sharp and to the point. You may even surprise yourself by how quickly things can change for the better. Keep using the techniques you learn each week and the audio to reinforce and strengthen your new and exciting levels of confidence. Each of the suggestions and exercises we will be doing are designed to be activated in your psyche. Together, my words, the exercises, and the audio make up a complete system for unleashing your natural confidence. We are doing this together. As your attitudes about yourself and your life become more self-assured, the people around you will begin perceiving and treating you in new ways. Sometimes you will be aware of the increased positive energy you are presenting, while other times you'll simply notice people are commenting on how you seem more relaxed, happier, more confident, or that there is something different about you. A journey together doesn't end when you finish the 10-week program. By listening to the audio each day and referring to the exercises you receive each week, you'll be able to give yourself an instant boost of confidence and well-being every single day of your life. Perhaps the most important principle you will learn throughout this program is this: what you practice, you become. Most people have spent their lives practicing stopping themselves from going for what they want and then beating themselves up at doing such a good job of stopping themselves. They have become experts at not taking action and then justifying their apparent failure by convincing themselves that there must be something wrong. Yet nothing could be farther from the truth. The reason people fail is not because there is something wrong with them, it's because failure is part of the process to success. To high achievers, failure doesn't mean that it's time to give up. It means it's time to step back, learn from what happened and recognize that you are now even more prepared to succeed than before. There are really only two things that happens in life: successes and learning experiences. And effectively, learning experiences are stepping stones to success. But even though mistakes and failures are ever-present stepping stones on your journey to success, they needn't prevent you from getting started. As the Chinese say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And your first step began the moment you arrived here today. So let's talk about what confidence is not. We are only going to briefly touch on that this week and more on it next week. Many people confuse confidence with arrogance and an appearance of superiority, when in fact most people who are arrogant are not naturally confident people. Years of training has taught many people to create a facade of who they are, and layer upon layer has been added to this facade and hidden the real person. The Living Confidence program is not about layering a new behavior over the top of your personality. It's about conditioning your authentic self, the core of who you are, to live confidence. Many people want to learn a new dance to make people like and or follow them. The Living Confidence program is about strengthening who you are at the core. And people who are worthy of friendship and those on a similar cause to you won't be able to help themselves and will feel a compulsion to follow you. So let's start the first session, Preparing Yourself for Success, with a quote from Janis Joplin, who says, "Don't compromise yourself. You're all you've got." Have you ever heard someone say about a person, they seem comfortable in their own skin? This is the essence of natural confidence, feeling a level of comfort with yourself that can withstand the slings and arrows of success to carry yourself forward in the life of your dreams. This type of confidence is not something that people are born with, and those that aren't here will most likely never attain it. It's the inevitable result of taking a few daily actions on a consistent basis. As I mentioned, confidence is a learnt behaviour. Again, it is a process that you have already begun doing by being here today. Now, let's do something together. Would you like that? Stop for a moment, close your eyes, and vividly imagine how your life would be if you were already a naturally confident person. Right now, at ease with yourself, and with whatever is going on around you. For those of you who can visualize, do so now. If you don't visualize, then you can feel this strongly in your body as well. Use your feelings, use your sounds, see what you'll see, hear what you'll hear, and feel what you'll feel inside of your body. And in this moment, consider who you'd be if you were already highly confident. How would your voice sound? What kinds of things would you be saying to yourself? What would you picture in your mind and feel in your body? How much more energy have you to fully express yourself confidently? What would you see when you saw yourself in the mirror? And if you notice yourself, chances are you're already feeling more confident than you were just a few moments ago. As you will soon be learning, confidence is much more than just a positive feeling in your body. It's an attitude and approach to life that leads to success, motivation, enjoyment, and possibility. And know that you already know what to do. Aristotle quotes, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit." I'm always surprised when a person comes up to me and says, "I'm just not a confident person." I ask them if they're sure about that, and they boldly declare, "Of course I am." The problem isn't that they lack confidence. It's that they are confident about the wrong things. In fact, they are supremely confident about the idea that they have no confidence. Would it be great instead to automatically go into your most confident and resourceful emotional states whenever you need it the most? Imagine being able to step in front of a group of people or up onto a stage and feel even more confident than you did when you were sitting on the sidelines. Finding yourself becoming noticeably more confident with each step as you approach an attractive person to start a conversation or ask them out on a date. If this sounds impossible to you or even too good to be true, you're in for a pleasant surprise. You're already an expert at the skills you'll be using to develop the confidence habit. Think about it. Do you ever forget to become nervous before approaching someone you're attracted to? Ever slip up and not feel uncomfortable before making a presentation or an important phone call at work? And there are some core principles that you should commit to your memory. Number 1 is, what you practice, you become. And you've probably heard this one before too. Practice makes perfect. But I would like to take that one step further. Perfect practice makes perfect. Many times I've watched as people beat themselves up or berated themselves before giving a presentation or starting a conversation so many times that now they automatically feel scared when they come to do it. They may even have begun to think of themselves as extremely unconfident people. In contrast, high achievers have often been faced with situations that involve risk and uncertainty. Because they have practiced putting themselves into resourceful states and taking action, embracing risk and uncertainty in different situations has become their habit. They have become completely comfortable in their own skin and with themselves, and you can too. The vibration of success. Stuart Wilde quotes, "On an energy level there is no giving or receiving, just energy moving itself around within itself." Imagine I have 2 guitars. When I play a note on one of them, the corresponding strings on the other guitar will vibrate as well. Scientists call this the law of sympathetic resonance, the phenomenon whereby whenever 2 objects are tuned into the same frequency, the energy from one is automatically transferred to the other. Because the human body is composed of complex systems of high-tech electric currents and electromagnetic fields, the same thing happens with people. In fact, phrases such as being in tune or feeling connected and being on the same wavelength are attempts at describing the way energy naturally moves back and forth between 2 or more bodies. As you practice these techniques, you are changing your resonance and vibrating at a different frequency. You will become more attractive to people and to things you really want in your life. And as you attract more happiness and success into your life, your energy will continue to change for the better. The Progressive Confidence Builder. The jug fills drop by drop. The Buddha. Would you like to feel noticeably more confident in the next few minutes? Every year, thousands of people run in a marathon somewhere in the world for the first time. But unless you're in amazing physical shape to begin with, you wouldn't expect to go out and run your first 26 plus miles on your first try. Unless you've been exercising regularly, you might find it difficult at first to go out and even run 1 mile. So, you would have to approach your target gradually, step by step. For the first week, you might aim to run 1 mile a day. The next week, you do a few miles. Eventually, you'll be able to run 10. Your next milestone would be a half marathon, approximately 13 miles. Then one day, all of a sudden, you would find yourself able to run a full 26-mile marathon the same way the greatest runners in the world do it, 1 mile at a time. This is how you will develop the confidence habit. If I ask you to imagine yourself as being more confident right now, you would only be able to do this from within the limits of what you have done up until now, your habitual confidence preset. By doing this in stages, step by step, you'll be amazed at your ability to go beyond your previous limitations and feel absolutely fantastic. As I mentioned, I'm a master practitioner of NLP and hypnosis, and one of the exercises we have our clients do is some simple modeling. Modeling is where you take the good attributes of someone or something and make it part of yourself. The simple version of this is to imagine something, in this case a person. Imagine those qualities that you want and step into this person. In the following exercise, I'm going to ask you to imagine this person is you. I will read through it once so you know what is coming, and then I will guide you through it. Here we go. This exercise is called the Progressive Confidence Builder. And know this, I say this is a simple modeling exercise, and it is. And it is what all superstars of any activity do to leave behind everyone else in the field and become the best of the best. It is a strong and powerful technique. The Progressive Confidence Builder works as follows. First, imagine a slightly more confident you standing there in front of you. You will notice the posture, standing slightly taller. You'll notice the shoulders are back and square, and notice slightly more lift in that person. Then, I'd like you to imagine stepping into that more confident you, seeing through their eyes, hearing through their ears, and feel the feelings of the more confident self. When you step in, you'll be like stepping in or putting on a piece of clothing. You'll step into that being that is a slightly more confident you. And then, in front of you will be an even more confident you, standing even taller. A look of slightly more self-belief will be in their eyes, emanating a little bit extra charisma. And again, you'll step into this more confident self. And that is the process of the Progressive Confidence Builder. And that is all that you need to do. So let's get started. But first, know that as you continue to practice the techniques, you will deliberately program your mind to respond to challenges and obstacles by bringing up feelings of confidence, ease, and resourcefulness plus well-being. Later in the program, we will revisit this exercise and extend on it, but for now, keep it simple. Build in your mind, day by day, a more confident you. So sit back now. Place your hands in your lap or resting beside you, your feet flat on the floor or stretched out in front of you, legs uncrossed, looking straight ahead, and we will begin. Relax back in your chair as you breathe out. Feel your hands resting comfortably. Notice your feet resting comfortably. And hear the sound of my voice as you allow yourself to just relax. Feeling the support under you, deep slow breaths, hearing the sound of my voice as you allow yourself to close your eyes and relax even more. As you continue to relax, feeling the relaxation in your body, breathing even deeper and slower now, and letting all other sounds fade away as you hear the sound of my voice, and each word I say helps you to relax even more as you feel this gentle, comfortable feeling wash over your whole body. And imagine a slightly more confident you standing there in front of you. Notice the posture, standing slightly taller. Notice the shoulders are back and square. Notice the slightly more lift in that person. Now, I'd like you to imagine stepping into that more confident you. Stepping in as if you're putting on a jacket or putting on a piece of clothing. And see through their eyes, hear through their ears, and feel the feelings of your more confident self. And notice that right in front of you is an even more confident you, standing a little bit taller, a look of slightly more self-belief behind their eyes, emanating a little bit of extra charisma. And again, step into this more confident self. Feel the power. Feel that little bit extra self-belief behind your eyes. Hear through your ears. And notice that in front of you is an even more confident self, with more passion, more power, more ease and more confidence. And again, step into this more confident self and feel the passion, feel the power, feel more at ease and more confident in yourself as you do. And notice that there in front of you is standing an even more confident you, standing tall, standing larger than life, feeling good, feeling strong. You can see the confidence is flowing through their body. And again, step into this more confident you. See what you'll see, hear what you'll hear, feel those feelings of that more confident you. And again, look in front of you and notice an even more confident you, with even more confidence flowing through your body. And notice that this confident you is saying such good things about yourself. And again, now step into this more confident you. See what you'll see, hear what you'll hear. Feel those great feelings of that more confident self as that more confident self says great things about you. And again, see in front of you an even more confident self with more energy, more power, more passion, self-belief radiating out from their entire body, self-belief, strong belief behind their eyes. And again, step into this more confident you and feel what you feel, see what you see and hear what you hear in this more confident you. And again, in front of you is an even more confident you. And notice that this more confident you has something. There's just something about this more confident you. You know what it is. You can see that in them. You can see there's just something that is making them fantastic. There is something that's giving them that certain wow that you want and you need. And step into that more confident self now. Step into that and feel what you'll feel. Hear through your ears, see through your eyes. Feel that wow in your body. Feel that something fantastic, that something amazing in yourself. Feel the energy that you feel. Feel it in your skin, feel it in your body, feel it in how tall you're standing. Notice how comfortable you are in yourself. Enjoy these good feelings. These good feelings are in you. Feel it now. And what I want you to do is connect your thumb and your first finger of your left hand together. Connect your thumb and your first finger and feel these amazing feelings that are just incredible. Feel the wow, feel the power. See through your eyes as you connect your thumb and your first finger. Feel the feelings in your body. Hear through your ears and those great things that you are saying to yourself as you connect your thumb and your first finger together. And become aware that each time you connect your thumb and your first finger together like this, you'll instantly and completely start feeling these feelings of confidence flowing through your body now, getting stronger and more powerful. Feeling that incredible feeling that you feel, becoming aware even more now of your thumb and your first fingers connected together as you feel that amazing confidence flooding through your body. Feel that confidence in every cell of your body. See it behind your eyes, hear it in your ears, say it to yourself as you say those good things, and feel that amazing feeling inside of your body. Now, wow. Next breath out, I'd like you to release your thumb and your first finger, knowing that if you connect your thumb and your first finger again for the purpose of feeling this confidence, that this feeling of confidence will flood through your body, flood through your mind, flood through every cell of your being. And enjoy this moment, enjoy your confidence, enjoy knowing that this is who you are. You can easily become this person. And relax. And as I count from 1 up to 5, when I say the number 5 and not before, I want you to open your eyes, but not before this new great feeling has integrated itself within every cell of your body and integrated itself within your mind. And with every number that I count, this integration will integrate more and more with every number that I say. 1, take in a deep breath and feel that energy and feel that life in your body. 2, becoming more aware of the space that you're in, becoming aware of the room that you're in. 3, energy pouring into you from every corner of the room. 2, feeling strong, almost all the way back up now. And 1, opening your eyes, feeling fantastic, knowing these great new feelings have integrated into yourself, and this is the person that you are. Feeling good, feeling fantastic. That's right. And be aware that if this was the only exercise that you ever did, your confidence levels would over time skyrocket to amazing new heights, and you will feel fantastic just by doing this one simple exercise. When you choose to continue on with the Living Confidence program, your confidence will skyrocket at a much faster rate, and you'll notice much more success much faster in your confidence and well-being levels. Now, in a moment, you'll see the link so that you can download this exercise, and your task is to practice it at least once a day, ideally twice a day, for the next 7 days. Ideally, when you wake in the morning and before you sleep at night. Firstly, it's a great way to start the day, and second, one of the things our brilliant minds do is practice at night and make sense of those things that we do during the day. If the information that you make most prominent is in your new feelings and visions of confidence, then your brilliant mind will work at the task every night of making this a reality. So now, I'm sure you're wondering how the remainder of this program works. The Living Confidence program is a 10-week program of which you have just experienced the first week. In week 2, you receive the start of the audio program, and week 2's session is titled About Confidence. Week 3, Your Amazing Mind. Week 4 is Positive Self-Talk. Week 5, Making Mental Movies. Week 6, Your Body's Language. Week 7, Emotional Intelligence. Week 8, Self-Belief. Week 9, You Can Do Anything. And week 10 is Flexing Your Mental Muscles. And each week is an extension to the audio program that builds on the learning that you have learnt through the session, as is each week's exercise and knowledge base, an extension on the former week, and each week builds upon each week. Each week also has a downloadable file for the exercise that we do during the session and a task for you to complete for the remainder of the week. If you were to consider the actual cost of the program, you would realize that in a normal situation, the cost of this audio program alone would be more expensive than the amount that you are paying. We are so confident in the Living Confidence program that we decided to make payment for this program a weekly subscription. If you are not happy at any time, you can cancel the subscription and enjoy the learnings that you have received so far. And we are pleased to say that everybody has enjoyed completing the Living Confidence program. And remember, when you start the Living Confidence program, you are starting a program that is your gift to you and for the quality of your life that you live. I am Master Practitioner and Master Hypnotist Gary Alborn, and I'm looking forward to you living confidence.